Get dressed with me while I tell you what you actually need for your first year of law school as a finishing 1L. I did make an Amazon storefront with everything I have on this list and put it in my bio. First thing, if not the most important, is a tote bag or a backpack. I started out with this backpack and it treated me really well, but it only holds 2 books, so I had to make the switch. I cannot recommend this one enough. It has so many compartments and holds everything that I need for my life to function in law school. You can also carry it on your shoulders, or you can use the straps to just carry it like a purse. This will make or break your bag, so choose wisely. This one is kind of subjective to how you study, but I cannot recommend these flashcard holders enough, courtesy of my friend, because I used to carry these around on a ring. Constantly losing these, they would get dirty and tear off. These are really helpful with keeping up with them, and believe me, your life and your grade will depend on this. You need to go ahead and buy a suit. Right off the bat at orientation week, they're going to expect you to wear business professional and business casual clothes. There are going to be endless networking opportunities, so buy something that makes you feel confident. It does not have to be the most expensive. There is no such thing as being too prepared with business clothes, but remember, this is something that accumulates over time and it is not cheap, so you really only need one to start, one that you feel confident in yourself in. I love Aritzia, Anthropologie, Banana Republic, J. Crew, Old Navy, Gap, Cider, and Abercrombie & Fitch. Along with that, shoes that you can wear with business wear. I prefer heels, if you can't tell. Yes, I need to get dressed for school myself. Next is a book stand. I just bought this one off Amazon. This will save your posture and is adjustable. Highlighters that don't bleed through very thin pages, lots of pens, and I just like to keep everything in a pencil pouch. I've actually never seen anyone recommend this, but an at-home printer is a must. I told you guys I was determined to show you literally everything I use. If you're anything like me, I like having everything tangible and in front of me, and there will be a day where you're at home and you need to print something and you can't use the printer at school. This is arguable, but I personally think it's a must for first years. Quimby subscription, but only if you have a friend to split it with, because it can be pretty pricey. I personally didn't know what this was before coming to law school, but essentially you're just going to be thrown into the fire to learn how to interpret cases. Quimby has like dummy version videos for each of the cases, which I think was really helpful as a first year, like trying to learn and interpret the cases, but more importantly to make sure I understood them before I went to class the next day. The last thing I'm going to recommend before concluding the list of bare essentials that you need as a 1L is personalized folders for each of your courses. I'm personally really terrified of this folder, but I have one for every class. Just made these myself before the semester started. They will help keep you organized and you won't lose anything. That is literally everything that I use on a daily basis and could get by with. Everything else that you're told that you need, like an iPad or 2 monitors or whatever, is just a want. Do those things help? Absolutely. But if you're trying to save money and only buy the things that are bare essential necessities, those are the only things that you need. Bye.